Many cities around the world are genuinely amazing and worth visiting, each distinguished by its own historical heritage, economics, and social structure. When a city has a number of great attributes, it frequently receives fame and appreciation on a global scale. Barcelona is unquestionably one of those remarkable places, and it should come as no surprise that many people have a particular affection for it. As the capital of Catalonia, an autonomous province in Spain, it provides a variety of experiences and details that appeal to people from diverse backgrounds. In contrast to Madrid, the capital of Spain, which is landlocked in the country's center and lacks access to the sea, Barcelona boasts stunning beaches and a thriving maritime trade. This coastal advantage not only increases Barcelona's appeal, but also makes it a formidable competitor to Madrid in many ways, making it an exceptional destination for both tourists and locals. Spain's total population currently stands at approximately 49 million, with 1.8 million residents living in Barcelona, which covers just 101 square kilometers, making it 6 times larger. Travelers may easily travel between the two cities in about 1 hour by air or 2.5 hours by rail. Catalonia, a region in northeastern Spain that is about the same size as Barcelona, has Barcelona as its capital. Barcelona is one of the 4 provinces that make up Catalonia. If you travel to any of these provinces, especially Barcelona, you'll probably see the distinctive yellow and red Catalan flags waving in the air. Many locals identify as Catalans, viewing themselves as culturally and ethnically different from the larger Spanish identity. They communicate among themselves in Catalan, which distinguishes them from Spanish speakers due to its distinct accent and nuances. Barcelona's design, which sets it apart from many other common cities worldwide, is undoubtedly one of its most notable aspects. From an aerial viewpoint, Barcelona was created with a distinct vision. Up until the 18th century, the city's layout revealed a breathtaking harmony, but poverty and illness caused Barcelona's life expectancy to drop to barely 30 years. The city's vulnerability and disarray were detrimental to its progress toward modernization. Architect Ilon Chira's involvement in a thorough makeover of Barcelona marked the turning point. As the city's architecture changed to meet the demands of its residents, particularly with the introduction of motor vehicles, he instituted a rectangle pattern with broad roadways with the idea that new buildings would follow uniform proportions and widths, finally forming square blocks. Today, the speed restriction is limited to 10 km/h when strolling through the 9-unit arrangements known as superblocks. Barcelona is known for its warm golden tones, which are mostly caused by the year-round abundance of sunlight that floods the Iberian Peninsula. Particularly noticeable are the shades of yellow and brown that characterize many of the city's architecture. The charming squares and winding alleyways bear witness to this lively style, which includes many stone buildings that have lasted the test of time. An exceptional illustration of Barcelona's stunning architecture is the world's oldest ongoing construction project, La Sagrada Familia, a magnificent cathedral. Under the direction of renowned architect Anton Gaudí, who took over the project in 1882, this iconic structure became synonymous with the city. Unfortunately, Gaudí's vision remains unfinished due to his tragic death in a tram accident in 1926. As you stroll through Barcelona's lively streets, you'll quickly realize that this city is one of the world's most deceptive places. The city's streets are crowded with people, and its general cleanliness is astounding. Pay attention to any structure, and you'll see beautiful columns and intricate themes that adorn them, such as images of historical personalities. While visiting the city, you might require a museum card for some sites. Each building offers a different story, and the city's color scheme is mild and easy on the eyes. The Barcelona card is a great choice, as it makes it simple to utilize public transportation and enter museums. You can get it online or at ticket offices all across the city. While the metro runs non-stop starting at 500 a.m., the vast bus network picks up and lets off passengers at 200 different locations. Until midnight, it's important to remember that in Shenzhen, due to its location within Europe, a visa is needed to enter this charming city. Even when residents are preoccupied with their jobs, Barcelona's squares and cafes remain bustling. The streets are still crowded with tourists. The squares in the region are teeming with birds, and you can purchase a package of bird food to enjoy feeding them for just €1. Given Barcelona's seaside location, fishing is a booming business. Therefore, it should come as no surprise that the local cuisine strongly features seafood. The city is home to a large number of seafood eateries and marketplaces that specialize in fresh catches. Given the many health advantages of seafood, many senior citizens choose fish over beef. Rich diet. There are a ton of pastries at bakeries, but I'm still not sure what their names and tastes are. Every mouthful is exciting. Discovering their distinctive flavors makes you feel as though you found water on Mars. Usually, these sweets are savored with a cup of coffee on the streets, where people are generally peaceful, well-groomed and mature. Living in Barcelona also has the added advantage of having the sea just outside your door, removing the need to have to go to other cities in order to enjoy the beach. Envision a metropolis that effortlessly combines human rights with beautiful buildings and clean streets. What more could a person want from a location to call home than high pay and the chance to swim in the ocean? Every summer, Barcelona's beaches facing the Balearic Sea become vibrant hotspots. The accessibility of these beaches is one of their finest features. This city puts its citizens first, so everyone can enjoy the coast without having to deal with expensive sunbeds or obtrusive vendors. Both tourists and locals simply bring their own umbrellas and towels and settle in to enjoy the sun. Observing the expressions of those around them, it's evident that everyone is happy. The waters along Barcelona's coastline are exceptionally clean. With sparkling crystal clear, everyone is welcome to swim in the waters since the temperature is constantly over 30 degrees, even in October. Long after summer is over, many are drawn to Barcelona by the allure of the beaches, despite the city's tendency to see itself as something distinct from the rest of Spain. As a member of the European Union, for instance, it eventually functions under Spanish legislation. Barcelona uses the euro, the currency of Spain. And minimum wage laws are uniform throughout the nation. Currently, a minimum wage worker in Barcelona makes about €1,100 a month. While this amount may not appear great by European standards, it is a respectable salary globally, with average wages in the city being around €2,500. For example, engineers in Barcelona or other parts of Spain might anticipate earning a comfortable salary in this area when it comes to housing. The Spanish rental model is a rental statute that was put into effect in Spain. It mandates, as a result, that property owners who have vacant properties must pay taxes on those properties. Renters usually have less trouble. Locate housing, and landlords in Barcelona are prohibited from increasing rent by more than by renting out individual rooms to people looking for room rentals. They may additionally optimize rental chances by 25%. If you wish to rent a 1- or 2-bedroom apartment in Barcelona, be ready to spend at least €2,000 per month, even if this may seem exorbitant for monthly costs. The average monthly cost for spaces that are usually no more than 20 square meters is between €800 and €1,000. These numbers frequently seem more reasonable when you consider how much it costs to live in such a lovely city. However, after living in Barcelona, these expenses may become rather affordable. It's crucial to remember that the majority of Barcelona residents might not speak English well, so picking up a few basic phrases in Catalan can be very beneficial while you're there, even if it's only enough to get by. This is especially true if you find yourself in conversations about the political relationship between Spain and Catalonia. It's advisable to exercise caution because Catalans have strong beliefs on this subject and might not be amenable to opinions that differ from their own. If you want to visit Barcelona during the summer, you might be dissatisfied with the hours that local stores are open. Many store owners choose to take time off for themselves and don't work all year round. Leisure, especially in August, when a lot of companies close for the holidays, it's better not to search for any important explanation for this. It's just a question of personal preference. Finally, remember that the majority of stores are closed on Sundays, making it practically difficult to discuss Barcelona without bringing up its football team. One of the most prominent football teams in the world is based in the city, and they have a bitter rivalry, especially with Real Madrid. Both teams from Spain's capital contribute significantly to the country's promotion on the international scene by winning outstanding matches and making the nation known as a footballing paradise. Due to its status as a global football powerhouse, Barcelona has developed into a football giant that attracts some of the best players in the world, including legendary players like Messi and Ronaldinho. The team plays its home games at Camp Nou, which is located in the western part of the city. Today, this stadium is a major tourist destination that draws people from all over the world. Barcelona is a proud representation of Catalonia's cultural identity. In conclusion, the team's deep ties to Catalan pride are demonstrated by their unwillingness to accept players from rival teams like Real Madrid. This takes us to the conclusion of the film. I hope to see you in the next one. Barcelona is not only well known for its football, but it is also one of the safest and most advanced places to visit or live in.